What's going on, guys? It is the weekend. Well, it is for me anyway, so that means it's time for another pickup video. Rightio, so first up we've got some PS4 hardware to take a look at, but I just want to say, so far this generation, there have been so many awesome limited edition consoles and controllers that have been released from the big three. So that's Sony, Microsoft and Nintendo. They've pumped out so many awesome different variations, and it has been great if you're a collector. Myself, I've probably overindulged a lot on the PS4 side of things, but when there are that many awesome limited edition consoles and bits and pieces of hardware coming out, I can't help it, I went crazy. But anyway, let's take a look at some new DualShock 4 controllers that have just been released. These colors are berry blue and metallic copper. Now, out of these two, my favorite, I'm leaning more towards the berry blue. I just really like this color. I like how it pops. It reminds me a lot of the Sunset Orange DualShock 4, which was also re-released alongside these two and a blue camo color, I think it was. So if you missed out on the Sunset Orange, the first run, you now have an opportunity to pick it up again. Now, I have heard a lot of people say, and also on the forums, that they're not a fan of the color of the berry blue. So let me know in the comments below, out of these two controllers, which color do you prefer? I think that berry blue does look very nice. Next up, I've been on a little bit of a PlayStation 1 binge, and I've also been watching quite a few documentaries on video games and video game development and their companies. And one of these docos was about Insomniac Games, one of my favorite developers. And during this doco, they went back and they looked at a lot of the earlier titles from Insomniac Games when they just started out. And one of these games was called Disruptor. Now, it was a first-person shooter. It was set in the future. And when I saw some gameplay footage of this game, I said, this is a title I need to own. And I didn't know about it, and that was a shame because it looks like such a good game. So I've gone out, I found a copy, I've picked one up. Now, I really enjoy 90s first-person shooters. I don't know why, there's just something about them. I freaking love them. Whenever I see one, I'll look at the back. If it looks all right, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna pick it up. Now, Disruptor came in two different cases. It came with the double CD case, which is this one here, and a single CD case. Now, the single case version, a little bit harder to find, a little bit rarer. They both have different insert slips, but it doesn't really bother me too much, so I've just gone ahead and just picked up the double case. I don't care, I just want to play the game, but really looking forward to firing this one up over the weekend. As I said, I love me some 1990s first-person shooters. Next up, I picked up a copy of G-Police, Weapons of Justice. Now, when I was growing up, me and my late grandfather would play the original G-Police for hours on end. It was one of the games he owned. Unfortunately, I didn't have a copy when I was a kid, but I really adored that game. Now, it took place in a futuristic setting in these futuristic domes called, I think the city was called Callisto. Might have been the world, I'm not sure, I can't remember. And you would have all other separate domes kind of branching off from this one main city. It was a flight simulator combat game, and I use that term really loosely. You would fly around in a craft that kind of resembled a Black Hawk helicopter, but it didn't have a rotor on the top and was pushed along by jets. You would have a huge array of weaponry. These were bombs that just blew up all over the place and looked really cool. You had lasers, machine guns, missiles, homing missiles, a vast array of weaponry. It was great. And while he was playing the game, I would remember sitting down and just checking out the case and the artwork. The game came on 2 CDs. It had a really beefy manual / booklet, and on the front of the manual it would say property of G-Police Security, and I thought that was just the coolest thing. But unfortunately, for some reason, I missed out on G-Police Weapons of Justice. I didn't even know this game released. I did a little bit of research. It released in August of 1999, so looking forward to playing this one, and hopefully it's a lot more of the same as what the original G-Police title was, because loved it. So really looking forward to playing this one. Coffee break because I'm freaking tired. It's been a really long week. So I'll just put that out of the way so I don't spill it everywhere. Alright, what's next? Here we have a copy of Klonoa Beach Volleyball. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I do not know a thing about this title at all. I know absolutely nothing. The only thing I do know is that the original Klonoa was a really, really good platformer developed by Namco, and I immensely enjoyed it growing up playing it. Really, really good game. So, you're probably wondering why did you pick up a copy of Klonoa Beach Volleyball if you don't know anything about it? One of the main reasons, this game supports the PS1 multi-tap, and I am chasing games that use the multi-tap. So when friends come over, you can get out your original PlayStation 1, rip out the multi-tap, hook up the 4 controllers, and hopefully fun times are to follow. And Namco are a pretty prominent developer, so I'll give them the benefit of the doubt with this title. Hopefully it's good. If you've played it, let me know in the comments below, but hopefully this is a good one. We're going to keep that PlayStation 1 love rolling along with one last title. Here we have Mortal Kombat 4. Now this title was released on October the 15th, 1997, and it was the first Mortal Kombat game by Midway to feature a completely 3D engine. And unfortunately, the last Mortal Kombat game to be featured in arcades. And looking back, how good were arcades? I remember going to the local fish and chip store, and there was always a Mortal Kombat arcade, the original one, set up. And I would stare at this thing for ages, just marveling at how good the graphics looked, the amount of gore. My father was always, "Simon, you're not playing that, mate. The game's too violent," but I even enjoyed standing there kind of looking at it. And another story, my father, myself and my sister would play indoor cricket of a Wednesday night at our local sports centre when I was a kid in my old hometown. And in the dining section, there was heaps of arcade cabinets set up, and one of them was the original Mortal Kombat, and it was kind of set up in the corner. And there was always this one kid. Well, he was probably a teenager, and he would play on this machine relentlessly, and I would watch him for ages. Like half the time, I wouldn't even go and play my match. I would just stay up here and watch this kid play. He was so freaking good. It's just memories like that stand out, and that's why I wish kind of arcades was still around. That was such a good thing. But as for Mortal Kombat 4, I actually haven't played this title. I was more into Mortal Kombat Trilogy in the early PlayStation 1 days. Favorite character had to be Cyrax. He was the cyborg, he was yellow. I really liked his move where his core would open up and he would fire a missile out. Great game, loved it. So looking forward to kind of playing through this one and comparing it to Trilogy and kind of seeing what the main differences are, aside from, well, this one being completely 3D. Okay, down to the last item of the video. And at the very start of the video, I said that it's the weekend for me. Well, it's the start of the weekend. It's Friday night, so yeah, technically it is the start of the weekend. I got home from work this afternoon and there was a package at the front door. So here's the package here. I haven't opened it at all, still got the sticky tape on it. I just blanked out the names and addresses there. And for a little bit of a backstory, at the time of me filming this episode, the previous week, it was PAX Australia was on. Unfortunately, I didn't get to attend. I was just busy with work and prior commitments, but I'm definitely going to make sure I attend PAX 2019. But I was pretty bummed that weekend because a lot of good friends from Instagram and YouTube were attending this convention, and it just would have been a great opportunity to catch up and hang out with everyone and just have a weekend totally devoted to games. But two of the people that went that I'm friends with are Retro.Gamer.guy and Retro.Gamer.girl. They attended, absolutely brilliant people. I had the pleasure of meeting them 2017 for EB Expo here on the Gold Coast. Emma runs a YouTube channel which is brilliant, really good content. She shows so much awesome stuff, pickups, unboxing videos, you name it, gameplay. She's on Twitch, she has a brilliant Instagram page, and so does Retro.Gamer.guy. Their collection is massive. It's really a great thing. You need to check out all their stuff. I'll leave the links to their Instagram and YouTube channels down below. Make sure you check it out. Anyway, Emma said she was going to send me a care package, and that blew me away big time. I never expect to be sent anything, so let's do a little bit of a live unboxing. What's this? We have it's a Spider-Man poster. Yes, thanks. That's awesome. Okay, an official Spider-Man poster. That looks cool. I am hanging that up. Awesome. That's brilliant. What else is there? We have a little pin. Little piggy on him. That's up.com.au. I'm not sure what that is, but I'll jump on that website and I'll check it out. That's awesome. And what's this? Oh, it's a Fallout mask. Oh, so that would have been from Bethesda's booth. Oh, that's cool. Look at that. Rad. Oh, here we have some Spider-Man PS4 pins. Let's see if I can open that up and pop in and have a look at it. I remember Bo texting me actually and saying that he was going to grab some pins for me from Sony's booth. Oh, that's cool. So there's the pins there. Oscorp, Spider-Man, Your News Now, the Daily Bugle, and re-elect Osborn as mayor. That is awesome. Thank you so much. That's cool. We've got some more stickers. Up stickers. That's cool. Up, yeah. And what's this? We've got another poster here. Oh, it's another Spider-Man poster. No way. Oh, there's two! Massive Days Gone poster. That is awesome. I'm stoked. I'm genuinely stoked right now. I'm looking forward to playing Days Gone. That is going to be crazy. And on the back, you've got... Well, that's not upside down. We've got Spider-Man again. Oh, that Days Gone poster. That is brilliant. Emma and Bo, thank you so much. This has seriously made my night. I might get this one framed actually. I might get the Days Gone one framed. That looks so cool. Guys, thank you so much. This is awesome. Well guys, that is it for today's video. I am still grinning from ear to ear about this Days Gone poster. That has just completely blown me away. I cannot wait to hang this up. Now, sound off in the comments section below. What have you guys picked up recently and what have you been playing? Myself, I've been playing tons of Red Dead Redemption 2. The game looks to be absolutely huge, so I think it's going to take me a fair while to finish it. And how about that Medieval remake announced trailer that was dropped on Halloween? It really looks like Sony have stuck to the formula of the original game, so cannot wait until we get even more info on that one. But as always guys, remember, keep that positivity flowing. Thank you very much for watching and stay tuned for more PlayStation content. Thanks guys.